everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a lovely day. I can appreciate that it's been a bit quiet here lately because I had a bit of a social media break in January, but I am back. I'm here to give you this video today and share all of my must-have beauty hacks with you. As I talk through my beauty hacks with you today, I'm going to talk through my skincare routine as well. This is a kind of new skincare routine for me. Basically, during the month of December and January I had really bad breakouts. I did used to have like bad acne, kind of, to a certain extent when I was like a teenager, and I've been pretty clear ever since, but it just all came back with a vengeance in December. And yeah, I kind of felt a bit insecure to come on camera as well, so that kind of played a little bit of a part in it. So I'm gonna show you kind of the best things that I've found have been really keeping my skin under control. I have a feeling it was a facial that I had which actually set off the breakout. Set off the breakout? You know what I mean. And I had that at the beginning of December, and ever since, like, I was getting bad breakouts all here, all along my jawline was extremely painful, and to the point where I would actually get eczema breakouts on my neck, and I've never had eczema before in my life. So yeah, it was a whole ordeal to try and keep under control, but I feel like I'm finally doing it. Like, this is my skin today, no makeup. I have got fake tan on my skin, which I will talk you through in the video. I will include that as well. Excuse my hands, they are a bit darker than I would have liked them to be, but you know, these things happen. Let's get on into it, and I'm going to show you my Amazon beauty hacks and my updated skincare routine. Beauty hack number one, I'm wearing it. It is a towel dressing gown. That's right, you need a towel dressing gown in your life. Towel dressing gowns are insane, okay? So I have my normal fluffy dressing gowns I wear to keep comfy, to keep me warm, like around the house and everything. But do you remember being a kid and like you would have, like when you'd have bath time, like you'd get out and you'd have these little like poncho towel things with hoods, and they kept you so warm. And the one thing I hate about coming out of the shower is wrapping a towel around here, and my shoulders are so cold and I'm sat there like freezing. So I thought, I'm gonna see if adult towel dressing gown things are real, because you get them at hotels and spas, so why can't I order one for my house? So I bought one on Amazon 2 years ago, and I use it every shower time, literally. The hood helps my hair dry quicker. I've got pockets on it, so if I want to take in exfoliating gloves, then I can remember them easily. This is a new white one I've picked up from Amazon, and I love it. It just gives you that kind of like spa-like feel, if that makes sense, and it is so much comfier than a towel. So yeah, get yourself a towel dressing gown. They're very inexpensive, and I promise you they are an investment. They will serve you for life, or at least 2 years like my pink one has, and I've still got it now for hair wash days so I can stick my hood up. Okay, so you've come out the shower, you're in your towel dressing gown. Obviously, if I was wearing makeup, I would take it off before the shower or in the shower. There's a couple of products I use, so I'll show you them in a second. I pretty much go 5 out of 7 days in the week without wearing makeup now. It's very rare that I wear it anymore. Only if I'm going out, doing something, creating content. Even this week I've managed to get away with filming a video with no makeup on. So yeah, I just sort of like embraced the no makeup era, if you will. I don't know how long it will last, but I really enjoy being a fresh face and just being able to do this. If it's a day where I'm wearing makeup, I like to get it off as quickly and as fuss-free as possible. So I don't really count my makeup removal as my skincare as such. I just want it off so that I can start my skincare. Probably a controversial option, just a plain old makeup wipe. I feel like I can just use one of these and I can do it as I'm walking around the house getting other things ready, or sitting down watching Netflix. I can just take my makeup off before I go and get in the shower, that sort of thing. My favourite ones are Primark ones. It's £1 for a pack of 2, so I always pick them up in bulk when I go in. So these ones are the deep clean ones. I get the Cool as a Cucumber one. Those are so nice, really refreshing, and I use them first thing in the morning just to give my skin a wake up. They've got a lot of biodegradable ones now as well, so they're really nice. These ones unfortunately are not. I never have reacted badly to Primark makeup wipes. I think that they're really nice. I've reacted badly to Nivea makeup wipes before, I'm not sure why, and Johnson's makeup wipes, so it's nice that I can get them even cheaper and have something that I trust in. So that's the first thing that I might use to take my makeup off. However, if I have got a really heavy base on, I use the Clinique Take the Day Off balm. This is a tiny little jar that I got from ASOS because I wanted to try it before I bought a big tub. And this has actually lasted me ages, I guess because I'm not wearing makeup that often anymore. I actually want to say that this cost me like under £10. If you're thinking of trying it, then try the small size first. I do really like it, but would I buy the bigger jar when I run out? Maybe not, actually. I might just continue with my makeup wipes until I see another product that I enjoy more. But yeah, for a really heavy makeup day, like if I've gone out, then this is the best thing to get it off as quickly as possible so I can carry on with my skincare. Next, when I get in the shower, I tend to do this in the shower because I just find it a lot easier. If you are lazy like me, then you're going to enjoy this skincare routine because I'm so lazy. I will do anything to do something quickly. So I take a face wash in the shower. This is the Superfacialist Hyaluronic Acid Firming one. I like this because it makes my skin feel really clean afterwards without drying it out. Really like it. It feels more luxury than say like a simple face wash or like a Garnier face wash. So yeah, I will use this in the shower just to wash my face of anything that's left over after taking my makeup off. We're going to get on to hack 2 now. Hack 2 is to shave your face. Yes, shave your face. I use tinkle razors. I know they're a funny name. However, these didn't come to joke. They are amazing. I love them. This is a pack of 12 and I think I paid £5 for it on Amazon. I used to buy them on eBay and they were about £3 for 3, so now I can get them for a £5 on Amazon. I'm not complaining. I use one of these every 2 weeks. Some might say that's a bit overkill. You probably only need it once a month, once every 2 months maybe, as like a treat, but I like to keep my skin constantly smooth, so I do it little but often, if that makes sense. So what it is, it's a little razor. I'm gonna let it focus for you. There you are. So can you see that it's got like a little metal edge? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of go with the grain of the hair. So you've got vellus hair on your face, otherwise known as peach fuzz. It can clog your pores, it can stop your makeup going on as smoothly, and it can trap dead skin cells as well. And what this does is essentially dermaplaning but from home, and with a less intense tool, I would say. This doesn't quite go as deep as a dermaplaning knife might, but it certainly does the job. You go with the grain of the vellus hair, so you would stroke downwards like this, start at the back, make sure not to get your hairline or anything, and yeah, just work your way forward. I've got nothing to do because I did mine literally yesterday, but I'm just showing you the technique. But yes, this will exfoliate all of your dead skin cells. It will help your skin products sink in so much deeper and actually work. And it will also get rid of all of that vellus hair, so it means that your makeup glides on so smoothly after this. But 100% these are worth it. I know it sounds a bit scary to shave your face, but I promise you once you try it you won't go back. Okay, another sort of scary hack, but one that's worth it. This is a little device that I like to use. It is a Blackhead suction device. So you can see it comes with all these different nozzles. This in here comes with different like tools so that you can safely pop spots essentially. I know that sounds gross, but it is much safer and much cleaner for your skin to do it with one of those tools rather than your fingers. You can often push the spots deeper into the skin, like the dirt that's creating the spot, and it can lead to scarring. So these tools are great. They come for free with it. And this is the little guy that you use. So it's got a button, a little charger, which any like Android charger will fit into, so chances are you've got one sat at home anyway. I think it came with one but I've lost it, so I've just been using one that I've got sat around. 3 different power types, so you've got, see, basic, medium, high. And what you do is, I will turn it on. Again, I did this yesterday, so there's no need for me to do it, but I will just demonstrate it. So you turn it on, pop it against your nose, and you peel away, if that makes sense. It's the safest way to do it because it means that you're not leaving it on for too long and then bruising your face. It's probably made my nose a bit red now. But yeah, so you can use this all over your T-zone, so cheeks, nose and chin. It works really well just to decongest your skin. like pull out all of the dirt and bacteria that is in your pores, and again, it just means that leaves a clearer space then for you to put all of your products on and for it to sink in properly. I'm in tune enough with my skin that I can often feel when it feels like clogged, so I will use that as and when I need it, but it's probably maybe once a month. It's something that they use in a lot of professional facials, and you can do it at home. In case you can't tell by now, I'm a girl that if you can do it at home, I will do it at home. Actually, onto applying some skincare products so you can see what I've been using to keep my skin under control. I'm going to use the first skincare product with one of my beauty hacks. You're probably looking at this and thinking, what on earth is that, Daisy? Well, let me tell you. This is a little laundry or travel bag for reusable cotton pads. In the sets that I bought, you get 9 black cotton pads and 9 white velour cotton pads, so they're really soft. The black cotton pads are obviously for makeup removal, so you're avoiding staining. If you're someone who wants to take your makeup off with micellar water or like a toner or whatever, and you're still worried that there might still be some makeup left in your pores and you don't want to stain these, the black ones are incredible for that. Obviously the laundry bag's really handy so that you can just chuck it all in at once and into the washing machine, and that way you're not losing any. And then obviously the white ones you can just use with normal skincare products, which is what I'm going to do now. So the first skincare product I've been using is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% Toning Solution. This is quite intense. I previously used to use the Alpha H Liquid Gold until I realised that I could get something just like it for cheaper. In essence, it exfoliates your skin chemically. It will leave your skin feeling smoother, retexturized, all that good stuff. If you've already done your mini dermaplane and your like blackhead removal, this is going to sink into your skin so well. It will tingle, but it's worth it. It does recommend that you use it once a day, preferably in the evening. It's okay to steady yourself on this kind of thing as well. Like I said, it is quite strong. Just try and get used to it. So maybe try one evening, and then 2 or 3 evenings later try it again, rather than doing it every single night. I haven't been using this every single night. I will show you next what I've been using. I've been rotating glycolic acid one night, retinol the next, and then the following night I will do my facial tan, and I will show you all of those 3 now. So obviously the glycolic acid, the retinol I was previously using a bit of a B-Tech retinol. I was using the Indeed Labs one. Whilst I think it's a good introduction to retinol, I do believe in investing in your skincare. So I recently purchased the Elizabeth Arden Retinol Ceramide capsules. I had my eye on these for ages. The first person I actually saw mention them was Lydia Elise Millen, and she has brilliant skin, so I thought, why not give it a go? These are essentially enough dose per day in one of these little rubber capsules. So you twist the top of them to activate them, and then you just squeeze out the amount that you need, but it's all portion sized for you, if that makes sense. I'm not going to show you now because I won't mix the 2 products together. Like I said, I alternate between them, but yeah, it's enough to do your face and your neck, and it leaves my skin so smooth when I first put it on. Every morning after that I've used that the night before, my skin just looks incredible. It is glowing, it's so much more even, there's no texture, there's no breakouts. It is just incredible. They are pricey, but obviously the bigger the pot you buy, the better value for money you get. That is my first pot, so I only went with the 30-day supply for now. And if, like me, you're using it every other night or maybe just a couple of times a week, obviously that will last you more than just a month. They do recommend that when you start with retinol, use it every night straight away anyway, because your skin needs to adapt to it. It is a very intense vitamin A. So like I said, if you're on a bit of a budget and you want to try a retinol, the Indeed Labs one is great. If you're looking to step up your game, try the Elizabeth Arden capsules. Night 1, glycolic acid. Night 2, retinol. Night 3, tan lux. So I recently wanted to step up my tan game a little bit more. I wanted to invest in products that were fuss free. Again, I'm bored of using a mousse that stays dark on me and stains all my bed sheets and smells awful. So I wanted to try out something like drops, and I know that there is the Isle of Paradise. Is that what it's called? I think so. I really wanted to try them, but I couldn't get my hands on them anywhere. They were always out of stock. So I thought I would go a bit bougier and try Tan Luxe. And this is only the smaller travel size one, if you will, from ASOS. It's still pricey, and I will honestly say that even after using it for only a week or two, that I will invest in the full size ones after I've run out. I do have the body as well, and as you can see, that is a lot more loved from me. The face doesn't need as much, but obviously your body's a lot bigger than your face, so you're going to need a bit more of this. So essentially what you do is you take your favourite body moisturiser or your face moisturiser, pop it in your hand, squeeze a little bit in. So I think it's about, I use about 6 pipette drops for face and 6 pipette drops per body part. So that'll be arms, like 1 arm, 2 arm, chest, belly, legs, etc. Hence why I go through the body one a little bit quicker. It just leaves such a lovely colour, I say, with really, really dark hands. But obviously this was a bit of a mistake this week. I was doing it in a rush, but it leaves you, like, that's why my skin looks a lot more even as well, because of this. It hasn't broken me out. It smells lovely when you apply it as well. A bit fake tanny the morning after, but like it hasn't stained anything. And plus it feels so much more moisturising. It doesn't feel like it dries my skin out because I'm adding it to my moisturiser. Like I said, I'm really lazy, so I find that this has really helped me stay looking tanned more frequently. Not patchy, it doesn't come off patchy. I'm finding it amazing, to be honest, in comparison to using a dark mousse. So I think I've converted to the tan drop side for the time being, at least. I've been rotating between those 3, and I will follow it up with a really good moisturiser. Obviously if I'm using the Tan Luxe, I mix it in with my moisturiser, but with the glycolic acid and the retinol, I've been following it up with the holy grail of moisturisers. It is Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream. This is a brand new pot. I went through the 30ml through the month of December with my bad skin, and it was the only thing that really helped it. So now I've treated myself to the 50ml. Pricey, but so worth it. I can't explain it. It just, my skin drinks this stuff. It is incredible. It feels so soft, it feels so rich, but without feeling like it's clogging my skin or just like sitting on top of it. My skin is so thankful that I have invested in such a good moisturiser, and I will continue to, because I've never known anything like this to work, and I've never been bothered about moisturisers before. But now I've tried this, there's no going back. I first originally tried it because I got the Charlotte Tilbury mystery box for Christmas, and the 30ml came in there. So that's where I tried it, fell in love with it, and now I won't be without it. So I use this morning and night. So after my moisturiser, I will go in with a good eye cream. I've recently invested in a good eye cream as well. This is the Vichy Mineral 89. So this eye cream actually disperses in pumps large enough for one eye, so it doesn't actually let you press down anymore, if that makes sense. So 1 whole press equals 1 eye's worth, and it's a really generous amount for each eye. So I just pop it on underneath and on top of my eyelid as well. It just keeps everything really hydrated. Especially when I wear makeup, I find that my under eyes get a bit dry, so I feel that this just keeps the moisture there that it needs for such a sensitive area. And this one specifically focuses on mainly dark circles. I found it really hard to find an eye cream that focused more on dark circles than it did fine lines, and I'm only 22. I don't have fine lines around my eyes quite yet, thankfully. So I wanted something that focused more on the dark circles from, you know, lack of sleep, lack of hydration, that could sort of give me a bit of a mask, if you will. And I read that there was really good reviews around this one, and it hasn't disappointed me. I have tried the Ordinary Caffeine, that was what I was using previously, and I found that it did nothing for me. So the Vichy one is a really, really nice alternative. You'll notice I didn't put my moisturiser and bring it down onto my neck. That's because I use something completely different for my neck. I did mention that around December and January time, I was breaking out in like eczema across my neck, and sometimes I do have little flare-ups. So I have bought something which will mean that I should hopefully keep the eczema at bay and the dry skin. It is Lano, Lano all over. It's a really thick, rich cream, but it still sinks into my skin so nicely. It doesn't sit on top like other ones, and it feels like more of an emollient, so which means that I feel like there's a barrier between the air and my skin, so it really protects it. I saw this on This Morning the other day. I can't take credit for this. Your elbows, anything you've got left over from your skincare, use it on your elbows. Your elbows can tell your age. If you start in your 20s, you won't have crusty elbows. There we are. So it feels like I've got really fresh skin now. I'm nice and moisturised everywhere. And the only thing I want to do now is pop a lip balm on. The only lip balm I will ever use and have used for the past year now at least. I've at least gone through 8, and that is the balm.com by Glossier. As you can see, my tube's a little bit beaten up because I chuck it everywhere and bring it everywhere with me. It's either on my bedside table, in my coat pocket, in my bag. I never go anywhere without one. And I normally have more than one on the go at the same time as well, because I tend to lose them and then find them like days or weeks later. So this is the birthday cake flavoured one. However, my favourite one is the mint, and I often only order that one. So when I run out of this one, I'll probably only be on the mint ones from now on, because it's just so cool and it's got no colour to it and no sickly taste, whereas this one can get a bit much. It's a bit too sweet. I like the mint one because it feels refreshing on my lips and it feels really moisturising. I have a really bad habit of chewing my lips, biting my lips whenever I'm nervous or anxious, so this is the only thing that will stop me from doing it. Not because of the taste, just because of how moisturised it keeps them, really. I can't explain it. You have to try one for yourself. Glossier I always thought was a really hyped up brand, and I thought like a lot of influencers were kind of sponsored by them to an extent. But after trying their products, I really highly rate them from a first-hand perspective, and I urge anybody who likes a good lip balm to try this one out. Another beauty hack I'm going to show you. Some of you may know that I have had brow lamination done. I've had it done twice now professionally, and I've done it once myself. So you can do a brow lamination at home by buying something off of Amazon, and that is this. A lash lift kit. This wasn't very expensive at all, especially when you think about the fact that like a brow lamination costs about 30 to 40 pounds a time. And I'm not doing this to bash people who do brow laminations. I think it's amazing, and I will say that the lady who's done mine did obviously a better job than I did on my own brows. I do it purely for the convenience and the money I'm trying to save to move out. A girl can't be spending however much money on a brow lamination every 6 weeks. And also I have to travel quite far to do it because it's quite a new treatment. Not many people in my area offer the service yet. So I've just found it's easy to do on my own time. So essentially what you get in here, you get everything you need for a lash lift, and you can use it on brow lamination. Obviously it doesn't actually give you the instructions on how to do a brow lamination. I watched a girl's video, so I will link it down below, but essentially you use these step by step to stick your brow hairs up, and yeah, it works fantastically if you can put in the time to do it, and it's a really inexpensive way to do it as well. This doesn't come with a tint, so I'm really embarrassed to show this because it's so busted, but the Eyelure dye brow in dark brown. This is what I've been using. As you can see, there is like dye all over it, and the box is broken and everything, but I bought this ages ago and I'm still getting use out of it now. So I dyed them first and then went in and did each step by step. Probably took me altogether an hour, and I did that 2 weeks ago, and they're still looking very fluffy now. That is probably my favorite beauty hack. If you've got the time to do a brow lamination and try it out, then this is great. I did also try it on my lashes and it went terribly wrong. I ended up curling them too much, so now I'm waiting for them to grow out, because they're like curling in like this, so much so that they don't look long anymore, they look short because they've curled in on themselves. So I won't be doing a lash lift with them again, but my brow lamination is pretty foolproof. If you want to see me do a video of how I do a brow lamination with this lash lift kit, then let me know, because I will happily do one to demonstrate. And I do have one more hack to a certain extent, but this is just more for the people who are lazy, and if you tan like I do and you hate moisturising daily. I hate it. I hate coming out of the shower, and I hate sticking moisturiser on and being sticky when I put clothes on. It could be the nicest moisturiser in the world, it will still feel sticky on my skin. So what I use is baby oil. It is incredible. If you put this on in the shower, hear me out, the last thing you do in the shower, so you've washed your hair, you've conditioned it, you've sang your 5 Beyonce songs, and you're ready to get out and put your towel dressing gown on, put the baby oil all over your body, okay? Your arms, your hands, your ankles, your feet, everywhere, put it everywhere, and then rinse it off. Don't wash it with shower gel, just get back under the water, keep rubbing at your arms and your legs and everything until it feels like the main part of the oil has come off. It will still feel like oily, but it's left like a nice soft film on your skin to protect dryness from the air, essentially. But that is my best hack to stop thick tan going patchy. I honestly live by baby oil. This is a fresh bottle that I've ordered from Amazon for this video. Just be careful, it will leave your shower tray or floor or bath, whatever your shower is over, it will leave it slippy, so make sure you wipe down the floor of the bath or whatever before the next person gets in and injures themselves, okay? I will not take any liability for slips, trips, hazards or falls because of my baby oil tip. I'm trying to help you. Okay, that is it, everybody. Those are my Amazon beauty hacks and my updated skincare routine to help battle acne and keep it under control. Please let me know if you have any questions at all. I'm going to leave everything in the description box for you. Everything that I've bought, the exact links I will try and leave for you. I will also try and keep everything to maybe similar websites as well in case you want to do a big haul. I don't know. I don't know how much you trust my recommendations, but this is working for me and I would never recommend anything that I didn't believe in. None of this is sponsored, none of this was gifted. I bought this all with my own money, and I will continue to because I loved all of the products that I have been using lately. Let me know which was your favourite beauty hack. Let me know if there's any beauty hacks I haven't included which you live by and swear by in the comments down below, and that can help everybody else who comes to visit and watch this video. If you have sat through this entire video, thank you, you're amazing, and I would really appreciate if you subscribed. Please give this video a nice big thumbs up to let me know that you've enjoyed it or found it helpful, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!